Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pharaoh, a new era. Today we are putting Ramses in the valley, in an unsurpassed resting place. Now the ratings are decently high, kingdom is maxed out. Stately manners, was that the same as the last time? Hold on. Spacious manners. I'm guessing stately manners is the last level of tier 3 of size 3. Hold on. Pharaoh stately manor. The hell's this? Stately manor is, oh no, wait, hold on. Okay, this is not super useful. Stately Manor is not second to last, the one before that. It's only one type of luxury good. It's the last one that only takes one type of luxury good. 3 gods, lots of entertainment. I think it might be the last level of tier of size 3, but this page that I found is not super useful. Oh, yes it is. Okay, never mind. I found a Reddit post that was like, yeah. 17 stately manor for a 3x3 housing tutorial. So yeah, perfect. So yeah, this is 3x3 again. We only need 1 luxury good apparently. So monument, grand royal burial tomb, whatever. Culture rating, sure. Prosperity, yeah. Only 3,000 people. I think we'll go over 3,000 if I had to guess, but we'll see. We will see.
It has been many long and glorious years since our Pharaoh, the most revered Ramses II, accepted the crook and flail from his father, Seti I. With the blessings of Ra, he will continue to reign for many more still. Nevertheless, it is time to begin to cut into the bowels of the earth and prepare the eternal resting place for our vaunted leader. He has supplied your tomb architect with a plan for the largest tomb yet constructed, surpassing even that of his sire. It is now up to you to ensure that this royal request is brought to successful completion. But be forewarned. There is an alarming degree of unrest among some independent-minded workers and slaves, both locally and in Lower Egypt. They follow a man that was once raised in the court of our Pharaoh, and have threatened to call their god for divine interference. They hope that, with such deific help, they can have their way. Even now, priests and holy men are debating the validity of these threats. While we patiently await their opinions, it might be prudent to be prepared for the unexpected.
I wonder if this is like, a veiled threat of more disasters. Do you think it fits here? This is a big area. Surely it fits here, right? Hold on. Yeah, this is where it goes. This is all fine. Give me a second. So a road from here goes all the way to here. Can I put the entrance there? By the way, I should be speeding to see what kinds of events we're gonna deal with. Yeah, this can go straight to it. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know about... There's an architect. There isn't even a house in there. There's nothing happening over there. Well, we're probably going to do something similar to the last time we were in here, although they have split everything up even more, and it's a little annoying, I will say. I wonder if people come in from the right side or the left. It doesn't matter. Okay, the right side. That's interesting. It doesn't matter, but that's interesting. This is flooded right now, I assume. Yeah, just a very tiny flooding, but yeah. What can we do? So grain, I think that's the first time since we've come back to Pharaoh that we get to do grain, isn't it? It might be. Grain and barley. Cool. That's fine. We also get clay. So grain, grain, barley, and clay. The basics. Interestingly enough, we cannot import flax or reeds at all because pottery, bricks, and beer are the only things we can produce. So the things we can produce natively are the only things we can produce. Very interesting. We will need papyrus and linen to actually get the stately manners, though, which means we have to import the finished products. There's no way around that. Okay, anyway. Gods. Which ones? Ra. Ra is the main one. Ra, Cyrus, Bast. Still no Seth, although so far not much military. We do get to protect ourselves. Transport wharf. Do we get to build boats? No. We still have the transport wharf, but no dock to produce boats. So that's fascinating. Paint maker and lamp makers in both cases. Actually, maybe we can import henna and oil. That would be nice. I'll check. But yeah, necessarily we will need to... Oh, we have a lot of money. That's interesting. Necessarily we will need to base our economy on beer and pottery. It buys lamps. It sells oil and it buys lamps. We can sell lamps as well, I guess, is what that means. It sells linen and wood. I don't think we need wood for anything. Because there were no carpenters, we can't make boats either. Yeah, we don't need wood for anything. That's Summer and Comey. Sells oil as well. Buys some beer. It is very far and it's not a lot of beer. Pyramis, I think is the first time we see this. Sells linen, papyrus a lot. Buys beer, that's nice. And paint, assuming we can produce it, we can offload our excess right here. That's not too bad. And it's a good source of papyrus, although we don't need to buy this much papyrus. We could sell our grain here. I don't want to. Many people sell oil. That's interesting. They sell copper as well. If we want to set up a real military. Beer, yeah, sure, okay. Deir el Medina is where we are, I think. Karga wants bricks. We can make bricks. And they sell henna. This is the first source of henna we've seen. And they buy bricks. We might set up bricks. Bricks are worth a little bit. At least, and then there's pottery right here. They buy henna as well. They sell henna, rather. And then Puenet buys pottery. All of that is landed, though, yeah? And the land trade routes arrive from this side, which means for all the land trading, we need both sides of this operational. Interesting in and of itself. Usually, you know, so far with this level, I have very often just set up this side to begin with and then worried about the other side later. But in this case, since a lot of our early trading partners are landed, we need both sides open. I am tempted to focus on pottery and bricks to begin with. Who buys beer? Not many. Like this guy, who's also land. But not that much. This guy, and he also buys paint. I think first step is to set up pottery and bricks. And then the second step is to set up beer and paint, because both of the places that buy my bricks sell henna, so we can have an easy access to henna. First step is we get an economy going with just, you know, clay products, and then from there we start importing henna and we start producing barley, and we sell the products of both of these here, for example. And maybe we can open some other places for beer. And then we start importing oil from here maybe. And we open the other places. And the funny part too is we don't need to set up water trading until the second step, because all of this is landed. That alone might be just worth it, you know? These poor guys will never find any workers. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this. So probably, okay, hold on. We do a housing district here. I'm gonna rethink. Yeah, this is not gonna be a industrial area. We're gonna do a housing district here, industrial area around here, and then other housing district here, right? So industrial area kind of in between the two housing districts. It's in the middle. It's somewhat close to whichever side I want to put the docks in. Probably same side as usual, because why would I change a winning recipe? Because the map changes? Shut up. This is going to be our big money stately manor area. We need 6 of them, but like we're going to make a few more. We're going to need all the good income tax revenue, or it's not income tax, but tax revenue from these big stately manors to generate a good amount of prosperity. A good prosperity rating. I think we're going to keep this side relatively small. We also don't need to really colonize the coast, unlike last time we were here, because we're not fishing. Yeah, we only have one type of food. We need to import a bunch of food. We'll worry about that later. It's fine. Duck's gonna be here, probably. This feels a little wider than usual. Just me? Oh yeah, this is gonna be here. There's gonna be room for a bunch. Okay, I think we mostly know what we're doing because we've been here before. So, wait. Mason and artisan. Yeah. We've been here before. We mostly know what we're doing. I am going to just improvise something along the lines of what we kind of know already. I'll be back in a sec. I think I'll stop here. I think. There's like, okay, I don't know. This is the space we got. I've got space for 2 more granaries here, a bunch of 2x2s, which are probably, I don't know, either going to be lamp slash paint slash artisans, either going to be something else. I think beer's going to go here with a barley storage yard, beer storage yard, because this needs to be exported by boat, right? You know, we need to be able to make it close to the dock. This is the import storage yard. Maybe like the lamp storage yard and the paint storage yard, because they also get exported by boat. It's never ideal. At first I put the clay over here, but then I realized, wait, I'm producing with clay on this side and there's no room for transversals here, so I moved them on this side. And this is extremely temporary. This is extremely small. Not really temporary though. We'll see how this goes. I will let it go, and I will let you know if I done fucked up. Probably at some level. We'll see. I didn't use the bailout, so we've got resources we can use to perfect this if we need to. Why does this thing think it's disconnected? Hold on, let me just delete this real quick and rebuild it, because something's wrong here. Guys, stop moving. There it is. Okay. Are you fine now? You're fine now. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't open my trade routes. We do need to do that if we're going to make some money. So we're selling. Export went over 0. Not that. Export went over 0, which reminds me I should tell my bazaars to not buy pottery or beer for now, because we're going to be using those to make money. We'll turn that on later. All our farms are producing. Should be mostly fine. They should all find workers. Okay, they do find workers. It's just the workers have not arrived yet. It's fine. Okay, we've got food coming in. Everything seems to be going well. I don't know why I'm still talking. I'm sorry. Probably should not be. I need more workers, and I also need just more clay, I would say. So I'm gonna use some of my money to improve stuff a little bit more. First off, we're going to build a standing man over here. He's gonna look at the Nile. Standing man over here. And over here. That's gonna help evolve a few houses, which should help a little bit, and we need more clay because we're using a lot of clay. All right, I'll let it go for now. Unemployment has gone up to 10%. I'm not sure that we've been selling things. Is this the traders? Are we finally selling things? I love it. Yes, okay. We made a tiny bit of money. I think we're gonna try to... Are we going to try to get this next step going? We need to give jobs to some people. I think what we're gonna do is try to set up beer production. Yeah. well that's beer. A bunch more farms. Maybe I should try to add work camps somehow. I will do that. Just a couple over here. That's gonna be it's gonna be a thing. Maybe one here. Just for you know, just so we have some extra work for the unemployment, because unemployment is gonna keep going up, I think, a little bit. We haven't fed everyone yet. Yeah. It's gonna keep us afloat for a little bit. I just need to find a good way to add. I mean, I'll just put them around here, I guess. I hate it, but I'm sure this house will be fine with enough cats. Hopefully. Alright, back to cutting. It feels like we need better inundations. Maybe we get that going. Where do I want to put it? Where's an innocuous place? Okay. I'm probably never gonna build over here. And there's almost already the intersection we need. We need Osiris to pull his weight just a little bit for us. So, hold a festival to Osiris. Please help. Thank you. Wait. Bast and Osiris are not happy right now. I guess that's fair. Hold on. Let me help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's great. And then Bast can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. There you go. Maybe that'll help. Oh, I could have put them here. You know what? I want them there. Because Bast is about the production too. So, you know. Makes sense to have them there. Anyway. Hopefully Osiris gets happy with me before too long. Yeah, okay, congenial, everything's fine. He's benevolent. I've got a temple complex and 4 temples. Surely he'll be fine. I mean, maybe he won't be. But I think, you know what? Okay, hold on. More religion for Ra. And then we're gonna do extra temples for the other guys. Because I haven't done that. There you go. Surely everyone will be happy now. And I will get better inundations. Beer is starting to accumulate. I will turn on the trading. The water trading. Oh, I guess I'll do that off screen because I do need to build for that. Okay, so I've set up imports of henna. I've set up paint. It's gonna be deposited here and exported out to... I only opened one trade route and it's this one. We're gonna export our beer and paint. And we've got a place we can get oil from. And we'll set up lamp making next, I suppose. Sure, we'll figure something out. For now, I'm unpausing and letting it go. We'll see how it goes. Am I producing enough clay? Probably. It looks like everyone's working. No. Okay. I need one more clay producer, and I'm going to put it here. Yeah, some of these are not getting clay still. Man. I can even get more clay over here. I don't know where the artisans are going to be. Oh, I think I have an idea. If we do the same thing for the stately manors, where the manors are down here-ish, and then the source of workers is over here, I can then have artisans getting work from the same place and just like artisans over here sending their workers over to the wonder. We can fix that later. I have an idea. That's all you need to know. Alright, did Osiris bless us yet? I don't think so, right? Well, no, actually, yeah, that looks like a blessed inundation. I'm okay with this. The other idea I have is to set it up here. I have set this area up in a way where I can go get workers in a line thing. So the point is to be able to put farms here and a few work camps here to send workers real fast to those fields, and they can get workers here, but I could also put the guilds here. That's another like possibility, but it is pretty far from the actual wonder. I would like the stately manor district to have those. How's it working for workers? Working for workers, jeez. We have a bunch of money. I think what I'll do now is set up culture. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, well there you go. That's done. There's a space here. There's a space here for a storage yard. That's going to be where I import food, because food you import a lot of it, and it's not all gonna fit into this import storage yard. And there's space for a road that goes here and maybe does something here. I have no idea, really, if I'm gonna use it or not, but I can. I can, so there's that. We'll see. Because there's space here I can use. There's space here I can use for like work camps or maybe even guilds. There's space here for guilds / work camps. And of course, the guilds area could be fun too. I don't know. There's space for a storage yard here too if we need it. There's... Oh, I crashed. Oh no. Why? There's a few games that started crashing for no reason, and I hate it. Right? Mechabellum, is that? Anyway, I'll get back to the game. Okay, I am about where we left off. We beautified, we put some culture, we added lamps. I will add one more thing because I was going around pointing out the space I've kept for myself here and there. There's a space for a storage yard here. That's going to be a getting storage yard because we're going to import the goods for the manors over here. Linen, papyrus, etc. We need to get them closer to the district, and that's what this is going to be. This is eventually going to be not a granary. Like, I can have... I think we will maintain simply 1600 of both of these. I don't know if I need to maintain 3200 of both of the secondary food types, or if just 1600 is going to be enough. We're only going to feed this district with it. The other two districts, have I forbidden? Yeah, don't buy these. I'm pretty sure we need 3 food sources for the manors, but the other districts, I think only 1's fine. This, it will eventually be the storage, no, the granary that gets the food we import to get it closer to the manors. If I can maintain 1600, otherwise it's going to be one of them, this is going to be the other one, and we have 3 storage yards of grains. I'm hoping we get to have 4 of those, but we'll see. One last thing too, I'm getting a little frustrated with the random crashes. There's a few games, mostly Unity games, that have been crashing recently. More, and I hate it. Mechabellum, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader is one of them, although that game has always been crashing a little bit. But Pharaoh crashes a bunch, and Mechabellum used to never crash, and now I crash just about every time I try to play a game, and I hate it, and I don't play it nearly as much because of it. Oh, I'm noticing I forgot one thing in the redo. There you go. Anyway, I'll let it go for now. We'll see how it goes, but hopefully it doesn't crash again. It crashed like a month after this. Yeah, anyway. Alright, I got a bit of money. Not so much with workers, but I've got a bit of money. And I'm thinking we should at least get the military started a little bit. I'm gonna move this over here. And we're going to put the recruiter back here. I don't know if we need military necessarily. The last time we were here, we could build forts and no one ever cared. We're going to build 6 archer forts, so we're going to have something if enemies pop in, but also like I don't expect to need that in any way. I guess they'll be up here. I don't care really. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to get over there. I'm trying to remember what my plan was, by the way, TBH, because it's been a second since I played, and by a second I mean over a week. So, oh, they're not all gonna fit in my neat little area. Well, whatever. 4 forts is gonna be enough, right? We don't need 6. Don't know where I'll put the other 2 if I need to. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I was trying to do, because what was happening? We were exporting stuff. I think we're gonna get this big district started. I think that's the plan. But then until it's leveled up, we're going to have overemployment issues, kinda. But I think that's the plan. I'm gonna let money accumulate just a little bit more. Maybe this is good enough, actually. Okay, let's just say this is good enough. Oh, dear. Okay, well, I do have to deal with this, too. Trading. Do not trade beer until there's 800 accumulated, because people just want beer out there. Are we importing jewels? Import to maintain. We probably don't need very much, but 400. This is the import storage yard, so accept these. And we need to, I'm gonna create my getting storage yard over here. I'll just set up I'll be back soon. I'll set up the big housing district. Oh dear, I'm about to go into debt. Maybe I'll wait a little bit before I continue. Let's avoid going into debt. I built a lot, more than necessary, probably. Out of money. Well, there you go. Oh, right, I have bailout. I'm fine. Let's finish setting things up. Okay, the last thing I was missing was food. So, here we go. Okay, that should be it for the food as well. Let's see how everything goes. Warning. Warning what? The warning went away. Warning what? Where? Back here? What are you talking about? What is he complaining about? What? Game, you're crazy. It's centering on this. It's gonna give me warnings the whole game, and I can't tell what the hell the warning's about. Everything's fine here. Everything's dandy. I don't know. Game's being weird. I'll just let it go, because what else am I gonna do? Warning! 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 We're gonna play with that the whole time. I hate it. I wish... Maybe I just... I'll go back to 0 on that. Maybe I just, you know, save? Proceed. And then reload. Does that fix it? I should not have saved over that one, by the way. Oh dear. Well, hopefully nothing bad happens to this recording, because then I can't restart from where I stopped recording last time. Warning! Oh, it's different now. Oh, it's this guy. He's too far away. Once he grows, he'll be fine. I guess I'll just delete him for the moment. It's okay. Figured it out. Because once it grows, it's going to grow into this, and then it's going to be fine, really. Debt. For real this time. I forgot we hadn't used the bailout last time. That's funny. Warning! Again. Okay, we didn't fix the warning this time. Trust me, it's fine. It's this one. It's just not... Okay. It's going to evolve to a point where... Oh no, no water? That's actually not good. I have not built up a, Something bad happened. Something horrible happened. It's fine. This is not supposed to be there. 2. This one's fine, I think. No, it's not. What is happening? What is happening here? This is the road. There's supposed to be... Okay, there's supposed to be gardens, like, here. We will build this house another time. I don't... Later. Not right now. We're gonna have water issues anyway. And I have no money. That's terrible. Terrifying. I'm going to go set up the overseer of work. We'll just make do without that clay pit for now, because we really need to save our money. Overseer of the workers. We need administration. Firehouses and architects' posts are very important to keep the city alive. We'll just have to endure the fact that we have no water and no workers while it lasts. Hopefully it doesn't last very long. I'll see you all once crisis is averted. Hopefully it's going to be averted. I don't know. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? Another flooded clay pit. My god, everything's happening. We got out of debt while it happened. But yeah, another thing I'm going to probably do... Actually, no, I'm not gonna touch it. I was gonna say I'm gonna turn off the imports, but once they're imported right now. No one's taking it because no one needs it. I think that's how it works. Anyway. See y'all in a bit. Okay, well the water is back to normal. My houses did not de-evolve for some reason. I'm not sure why. We've made 5,000. we've climbed out of debt seriously since the beginning of the crisis. It was not much of a crisis. I get the feeling that I'm not importing papyrus or linen. Is that a thing? Right. Importing, not as needed. Importing to maintain, we're gonna go with 400 on both of these. Okay, at least we're importing the food, you know. Why is there still grain in here? Empty it. Just delete it, it's fine. And then get all of these when they come in. Okay. Distant battle. Send troops. Oh dear. What are the troops looking like? What is... Okay, I'm gonna wait until this is 16 out of 16 and then I will send, hopefully... Yeah, it's a land. Good, because I can't make boats, so I can't have transport ships. That's just not a thing. 3,000. Hopefully the gods are still happy with me. Probably... I should, in fact, hold a festival to Osiris because the floodings have been a little soft. I'll go for Ra next after that. Yeah, look at that flooding. That's kind of silly. Plague of frogs! Forcing residents from their homes. Plagues. Okay, straight up plagues. I don't think I have apothecary and dentist. Let's build those around here to help against plague, maybe a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna help, but I mean, we're trying, right? We're trying. Dentist and apothecary. Employees needed. Yeah, they hate frogs, so they fled. What can I say? I will stop spending until people come back to my beautiful, beautiful city, and then we will see what happens. Oh, right, battle. I almost forgot to send battle. I assume we're ready. Nope. Why are you feeding this one instead of this one? Are you crazy? Well, shoot. Just send this one. And can you please add some... I swear I'll send them as soon as they're 16 or 16. I don't know why we're recruiting for the lions before the leopards. I guess that's just what we're doing. Alright, fine. Send those as well, since you're not going to receive some reinforcements. I might send these before the end of the Timna event. Is the frog thing over? The frog thing seems to be over. I mean, I'm still lacking a lot of workers, but they're not plagued anymore. So I don't know if it's affecting it or not. Isn't there a... Okay, hold on. 2 seconds. I'll send this before this is over. Cool. And then, isn't there one of these? We produce enough food for way more than we have. Current housing can hold 1,000 more. Overall, people are coming or wish to come to our city. Good. Is this not helping? It's fine, I'm guessing. Tax rate estimated yield of 0. Did I not build the tax collector? I may have not built the tax collector. What the hell is this? An elegant residence? Desirability. Well, we'll see about that. Did I not build this? I guess I didn't build this. My bad. I'll also add a big old statue around here-ish. That way this thing evolves. Yeah, it needs more space. Like this guy. Okay. Since they're starting to evolve, we're going to this somehow worked out fine. I miscounted, it seems. Okay, we won. That's nice. Deliver the grain. We have grains. Bricks. Okay, that's fine. I think we're producing bricks, right? Yeah. We're producing bricks. It's not too bad. We just need to not export the bricks until there's 600 in the bag, in the storage yard, in the whatever, in the wherever you keep those. We're deleting this and then moving this over because I miscounted apparently. I like forgot what I was doing or something. Are these evolved? No, they haven't evolved. But this one would be ready to evolve, maybe. Okay, all of this is promoted. That's nice. We'll figure out what they need next, like later. It's fine. Compliance now possible. Wonderful. That's done. We can go back to selling every single brick we produce. Love to see it. We're gonna keep some pottery and beer on hand. Maybe even more than this. We do have a bit of a cushion of money. Just it helps satisfy like political requests, and it's going to help feed the housing districts. Tibna is willing to trade even more oil. That I don't care. I don't think I care. I think we have enough oil already. You could buy more of my stuff though. That would be nice. Would be very nice. Shit, this thing promoted. And it promoted the wrong way. I hate you so much. You promote, please. Immediately. What are you missing? Oh, god damn it. Desirability. Yeah, that's a... I didn't leave enough space back here. That's my bad. Mubby. I'll put this back here. We're gonna evolve this one first. I started the wrong side. Your turn. Your turn. Okay, good. It's gonna be your turn once you're ready, and I can get houses here. They're going to complain, I'm guessing. I don't care. Warning. Okay. Are you still warning me now? Like, I'll just keep this. It will eventually evolve into 2x2 and then a 3x3, and it's gonna be fine. What do these need, by the way? Oh yeah, education. I need to build up to 500 scrolls to be able to... I'll even put it at 8 to begin with, but I need to put down a library. I need more scrolls for that. How's the unemployment doing? Horribly. You know what? Let's evolve the housing districts for the workers. Buy pottery. Buy pottery. You as well. Buy pottery. I'm gonna give them one more level. I'm also noticing that this person does not have good beautification. Let's fix that. There you are. Is another one fitting here? Okay, I have some regrets. Hold on. Let me fix that. Up, up. There you go. I'm sure he'll love it now. Okay, back to cutting? Question mark? What happened to my houses? Pottery. We ran out of pottery. Really? Can we make more? Well, it's a good thing it's a good thing I turned off exports until we accumulate 800, but we seem to be consuming more pottery than we can. Okay, I need to redo all the beautification. Give me a second. Alright. That's rebuilt. I could give those plazas, but it's not about... Yeah. I'm guessing just turning on pottery for these just instantly made us lose what little pottery we had left. I don't know if we produce enough clay to produce more pottery, but it's worth like a try. I'll add at least one more building. See how that works. Pretty sure we can't produce clay there, by the way. It's like one step further away. If we want to produce more clay, we can add it. Oh, thank you. We can add it, I don't know, around here or around here. It's a little further away. Maybe around here is closer to the clay, to the pottery at least. That would be a better idea. I'll cut for now, see how things go, if we can get our pottery going again. Be back soon. We are not getting a handle on pottery production, it seems. It feels like, I think maybe the lamps are taking a little too much. I'm going to add more pottery production, like, down here. Which is a big improvisation that I hadn't planned, but, like, what am I gonna do? Here. Have some, I don't know, shrines or whatever. Oh, maybe we can ask Ra for some help. I don't know that he's gonna help very much with this particular situation. Did I not say go? Order it. Why is he still congenial? I guess I didn't. I don't know. Okay, Osiris first, Ra next. Apparently I didn't do it last time I said I would. Alright, I'm gonna add even more. I don't know why pottery just all of a sudden is not keeping up, but it's very much not. Also, I'm going to do the library so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Library, and then we go back to 400, maintaining 400 papyrus. There we go. Back to cutting until... Okay, well, pottery is being distributed to the workers. We're gonna get there eventually, I think. Probably? Hopefully. Once unemployment skyrockets a bit, we are going to put together the guilds. We really should get that going. Hailstorm? People die? Oh, my walkers are dying? That's not good. You hear that? God damn. How long is this stupid hailstorm? My houses are evolving finally, and they're probably gonna de-evolve immediately because of this stupid hailstorm. Can you just stop with the hailstorm, though? That's enough hailstorming. Okay, that was a hailstorm. Yay? Where are we at for evolving houses? This one can evolve. This one evolve. This one evolve. This one can evolve. What the hell even is going on here? This one is allowed to evolve. Okay. And then this one's allowed to evolve, assuming it still has the thing. You can evolve. Well, I can't do that anymore. God damn it. The wrong one evolved. Maybe this one's gonna evolve now? Cool, very cool. You're allowed to evolve as well. Okay, and then this one can evolve whenever it wants. Everybody else is where it needs to be. Oh, may we never lose the manors again, because re-evolving them takes a bit too much effort to my taste. 200 additional workers required. Oh, because we lost all of these. Okay. Well, we're about to discover if we have a big enough supply of beer, because I need to evolve all of these now. Bye. I guess I'll feed... do I? Probably not. Let's see. I'll also give them some more beautification. We do have a lot of money to solve our problems. That's very nice. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Beer is getting distributed. People are hopefully moving in and solving my employment issues. Apparently did not quite enough beer, but that's fine. We do produce enough barley that it's not too much of a problem. I just need to find space for... I guess I would use this space here if we need to produce more beer. It's not too far from the beer storage yard. Some houses have devolved, it seems. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Put a statue there and then gardens all over here. Okay. And then delete this one. Okay. Desirability. Well, I can't help you anymore. Yeah, that's my bad. I guess that's my bad. You know what? Going to delete these and put in some bigger statues. A bigger statue. Right here. And hopefully... Yeah. I need to keep more space for my houses. Desirability. Yeah, I need to have bigger statues next to my houses. Okay. Do we even have our rating? What do we need? It's not rating. Stately manners, we do have it. We have this as well. It's culture we're needing. Monument, obviously, we haven't been working on it. This thing is doing fine, I guess. By the way, I'm gonna build more forts because apparently we do need to do some military sometimes. There you go. Beer supply seems to be doing fine. It's not like there's an industry like lamps who's consuming it, so I'm guessing that's what was killing pottery earlier. This all looks great. Still needing so many more workers. Why? We were fine. I didn't add that many jobs, did I? Did I? I can add more houses around. A little bit. And just give them some beautification as well. I'll just give them cats. I'm sure they'll be fine with cats. But yeah, I'm a little confused by how difficult it is to have all the workers I need. Because it feels like we were fine and then we're not anymore. You know? It's very confusing to me. Can add more... Well, I'd like to add other things too. I mean, I guess we could, like... Courthouse and tax collect on these two districts. This space is less and less usable, it seems. Oh well, that's fine. Back to cutting, probably. Hopefully this gets a lot of people to move in and we get to build some guilds. Locusts. I think that's gonna affect our food supply, maybe, like our farms, but we'll be fine. Also, well, I think we'll be fine because we've accumulated a lot of food. Also, these need now schools to evolve, and I think I'll give it to them. Let's try to evolve them a little bit. They'll probably need linen as well. Notice I'm not evolving on the other side of the Nile currently because I don't fully care about this area. Oh, what's happening to you? What? Huh? How did you lose water? Oh, there's no... Okay, well, I can fix that too. 1, 2... There we go. Okay. Well, we got figs. How? No. Oh, dear. I mean, yeah, okay. I was controlling the quantity because through the amount I import, but that doesn't apparently work. Locusts! Not my food! They ate all my food! And barley. Oh yeah, that's gonna take a hiccup on the barley, huh? Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. Over here might change to set up a bit of a culture district, now that I'm thinking about it. How are we doing for workers? We're almost there. Mr. Farseer, how many more can the city hold? 221. Second type of food. I think they're at the point where they can't evolve anymore, really, because they're gonna need space as well. Alright. I'm going to add more houses here and some beautification. Yeah, just cats. Because I don't care that much. So these are going to evolve a bit more. You can have my grain. 9 months to send troops. How's that going? Yeah, we'll be ready. Wait. Oh no. But I can't have... What? Game! I know you gave me this building, but you didn't give me the building to make ships. Do these not need... Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Never mind over here. Give me a second. Do these not need... Okay, well that's a bit awkward. Hold on. Do these not need... to be given a boat anymore? What do you mean you want me to send linen? I don't produce linen. I import it. Just import it yourself. My god. There's no shipwright. Yeah, they are still built by shipwrights. I can't make a shipwright. This mission is stupid. Oops. This mission is so stupid, I'm deleting my house. Yeah, I don't know. This game is kind of silly. Storage, yeah, okay, well, there you go. I have imported your stupid linen. What a rude. Oh my god. Don't do that to me. That's silly. How are we doing on workers? No, I can't help Sumer. You know what? Have we done the festival to Ra yet? We have. Can we do it again? I'm gonna need some help. I'm also gonna need to bribe, because people gonna be real unhappy with me, you know? There you go. Kingdom rating is gonna take a beating to that. Okay. I'm gonna start making guilds finally. There. Guilds. May we start producing our thing. What are going to be the burial provisions? Do we even know? Oh my god, so much linen. So many jewels. Weapons, chariot, papyrus. Well, those are things I will need to deal with at some point. Okay, they trade more. That's nice. May they give me more money. It's not like I need money though. Okay, workers are a problem again, but what can I do? What can I possibly do? I could devolve some of these houses. That would probably work. I guess I can make one more house here. For a bit more, for a few more people to move in. Population milestone. 5,000. Yeah. We're overbuilding very slightly. I can't help Sumer. Shut up about it. What else are the ratings telling me? Culture is horrible. Libraries. You want more libraries? Because we reached 5,000? That can be arranged, I suppose. Oh, I guess I can put houses there. I don't think they can evolve fully, though. Well, whatever. They'll just exist and provide a few more workers. We're getting there. I can probably deactivate some buildings, but I don't want to. Especially since we're going to need even more. Hardly even any entertainment. Yeah. We're going to need to set up a little bit of a entertainment district, I think. Over here. It's going to help with the... It's going to help with the... whatchamacallit? The rating, and it's going to help eat up some unemployment once the houses evolve and attract more people. I think we'll do that next, but not right away. Wait for more people to arrive. Okay, unemployment 6%. Let's see what we can do with this. By the way, I was working on burial provisions. We've got the weapons and chariot delivered, so that's nice. We're going to re-increase papyrus to 800. It's going to help us build all the libraries we need and then do the burial provision eventually. Now let's set up some culture. I'll be back soon. Alright, surely that produces a lot of culture, right? Does it do enough? I don't know. I didn't do the math. I'm pretty sure for musicians it will. Okay, I didn't do the math on this, but apparently it does, so wonderful. It does for a while, too. Cool, very cool. Library probably goes here or something, because it just kind of fits. I don't care too much where it goes. Do we have it already? Nope. Papyrus! Where my papyrus? I asked for 800. Where are they? Give it to me. Alright, well, you know I'm going to put it down right here once I have it. I don't need to show it to you. Otherwise, I'll continue working on burial provisions slowly. How does the rating culture... Yeah, everything's fine. I'll also continue to bribe things off screen with horses or whatever. And, sure. We're heading towards a win. So hopefully soon. I don't know. I got this started very late, so it might take a while of just me staring at the city, waiting for it to complete. My artisans are not getting enough clay, so I'm making more clay instead of more paint, because we're doing fine on paint, I think. Maybe that was a mistake, I don't know. I also turned off some lamps. Maybe I should have deleted them, but I can't make clay out of these. I could replace these with paint makers if I need to. By the way, if you're looking at this many jewels, I guess I'm ready. Yeah, I was doing jewels. I was like, if you're noticing the jewels, that's because I'm doing the jewel thing. But here we go. Okay, so burial provisions are done. Ratings are doing great other than monument. We're just waiting for monument to go, and this is why I was looking at my artisans, and they're running out of clay. They don't have enough clay, so I'm making more clay. Hopefully that speeds it up a little bit. Otherwise, everything is going fine. I'm rich as F. Yeah. I turned off a few buildings I thought were not necessary, etc. We're looking fine. We're just waiting for it to end. I'll be back once it's over. Or something interesting happens. It's finished! This should not be here. I'm pretty sure the dude walked all the way here, did his little animation, and this popped in here. I'm pretty sure it should be here. Anyway, this is finished, despite what it may look to you with the things out here. So why is the mission not finished? Because my kingdom rating was fluctuating just a little bit. It's probably at like 90 something. Yeah, 97. Nothing a good little sapphire chest can't fix. There you go.
Well done! Despite a seemingly unending series of vile plagues and misfortunes, the grand tomb for our aging pharaoh is fully prepared. Its grandeur speaks well for our appreciation of Ramses II, surely one of Egypt's greatest leaders.
Seemingly unending is kind of right, actually. It was a little annoying at some points. Also, I dearly regret the time it took me to get the guild started and the wonder, but I just... that's just how it went, right? I just never felt like I had the workers and or the money to get it going. To be fair, we were probably overproducing to some extent because we didn't the ratings demanded only 3,000. We were probably overproducing a few things. In this case, lamps, definitely. I turned these off at some point and they've stayed off for a while. By the way, pottery eventually caught up, so I replaced these with clay, added more of these to get those going faster because I'm pretty sure they're the ones that were progressing the wonder. I think it's stonemasons to carve out the thing, and from there it's the blue tans, whatever they're called, artisans, to go paint things and whatever else they're doing. Anyway, that was this mission. I enjoyed how well everything fit. It was mostly, I would say, the main problem we ran into is just like unemployment and worker access. Not worker access, but like the amount of workers we had. If this devolved a bit more, because as people get old you start losing workers, that's just this game's way of putting pressure on you, I would have probably demoted a few of these houses. I already did, you can tell. I removed another manor and that allowed me 2 more houses here. I deleted some shrines to put another house here. I was like finding ways to add a few worker houses. We still had 10 out of 6, so I could delete like 4 more of these manors and replace them with actual housing for workers. Like this can become 2x2 houses of workers. That's nice too, you know? Probably would have done something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for watching. Next time, I guess we're changing up. We're not gonna be working for or with or whatever Ramses 2. We're gonna be going to another era, hopefully, and we'll see what happens once we get there. Until then, see y'all.